So as many of you know, Site2 is doing a pretty good job of being monetized via Zoe. The affiliate side of the website, however, and this is the super technical term, is absolute dog poop. As such, and despite the fact that I've mentioned this on pretty much every single income report video for the last 6 months, I've finally actually gotten around to implementing some of the affiliate side of things on my second website. If then you are in a similar position to myself, whereby you have a website, it's getting a decent amount of traffic, but it has absolutely zero affiliate on there, not really too sure what to do with that, stay tuned because I'm going to dive into my top tips and just basically dive into a bit more detail about what I've been doing this month to get that affiliate stuff sorted on the website. So step one is just going to be to have a brief message after your snippet answer. First step then, and the first thing that I'm doing on my website to boost the affiliate there, is just to add a little banner underneath the snippet answer for my blog posts. In this banner then, there'll be 1, 2 or 3 products at most that'll be super relevant to the blog post that the reader is actually reading. Now this is much easier said than done. So to give you a direct example, let's say you're writing a blog post all around snowboarding gloves and you recommend in that little banner snowboarding gloves, then it's all good. But if the blog post is a little bit more tricky, so maybe it's something around the best weather conditions to snowboard in, then you might have to think in a more broader aspect of what your reader is going to be interested in. As such, just link to 2 or 3 general relevant products. So for the snowboarding niche, it would be, I don't know, snowboards, snowboard cleaning kits, any of those kinds of things. Or even better, link to a recommended gear page. Having a little banner then relatively high up in your blog post will hopefully increase the number of clicks that you're going to be getting through your affiliate links and just get those initial couple of clicks through to hopefully earn you some commission. Have a more in-depth footer. Don't have any results on it just now, but going to be really curious to see how this performs over the next couple of months or so. Now, I definitely can't claim this idea as one of my own. I actually came across it on an income school video talking all around how to boost the amount of money each individual post brings in. So the way this is going to work then essentially is similarly to how we had a banner near the top of the blog post, near the snippet. At the bottom of the blog post, we're going to go into a little bit more detail and just have a block that we can reuse on every single blog post that will highlight 2 or 3 really specific products that our readers are going to love. Now, these 2 or 3 products that I'm going to recommend at the bottom block are going to be very similar, I guess, to the ones that we're going to be recommending just after the snippet in the header section. But these are going to go into a little bit more detail. So for example, if you run a sewing machine blog, I'd recommend, you know, your best sewing machine recommendation, your best sewing kit recommendation. Now, one of the other things I would generally do as well is just preface this blog by saying something like, over the past couple of years, I've had a couple of people reach out to me for general recommendations on products in the X niche. These are some of my favorites. Having blogged for around 2 years on site number 2, I can definitely say I've had a fair few emails of people reaching out to me asking for these recommendations. So it definitely helps, shows massive amounts of credibility there as well. So the final step in my affiliate strategy is just going to be to set up a recommended gear page. Now this recommended gear page is basically going to act like a landing page for every single one of the affiliate links that you put on your website. So for example, if we're talking about the snowboarding niche, this page will basically cover every single product you potentially want to recommend. So it'd be like snowboard, goggles, headgear, clothing, everything you can think of, all in one particular page. On that recommended gear page, someone would click on a tile or a link and it would take you to another page talking specifically about why you recommend that individual product. And the general recommended gear page we would actually link to on every single blog post, both in that header and in that footer block section that we talked about a little bit earlier on. For example, once again with the dumpster fire that was remote working warriors, if you look at my recommended gear page, you can see all of the products I recommend here. And if you click into one of them, we can actually see why I go into recommending that individual product. Now, the reason why you want to have individual pages for the products there is because it will really genuinely allow you to build trust with your audience, whereby you're not just throwing a couple of links on a blog post, you're actually going into a lot more detail explaining why you're recommending this product and what people should look out for there as well. If you've actually done a video review of the product, so you own the product review there, add those images on this section because it'll genuinely help massively with the conversion rates there. So there you have it, blogging family. That's basically how I'm thinking of setting up the affiliate side of things on my website. It's definitely taken a lot of time, but hopefully by the end of the month, all of the affiliate stuff should hopefully be set up. So keep an eye out for the income report next month. As always, however, if you are interested in more videos around, you know, blogging, side hustles, personal development, any of those kinds of things, absolutely smash the like and subscribe button as it genuinely does help out the channel. And until the next one, I'll leave you to it, gang. All the best for now. Have a good one. Bye.